You want to talk about stolen land? Let's talk about stolen land. But because a lot of people from Mexico keep saying the U.S. stole land, let's talk about some of the land that Mexico has stolen. Following Mexico's independence in 1821, Mexico implemented policies that led to the loss of indigenous territories. A noticeable example is the Lerdo Law, which happened in 1856, which aimed to privatize communal lands, adversely affecting the indigenous communities by stripping them of their ancestral territories. Or what about the Porfiriato era from 1876 to 1911, which was under control of President Porfirio Diaz? The government promoted foreign investment and large-scale agricultural projects. This development led to expropriation of indigenous lands, forcing many indigenous people into forced labor on these new territories that were already theirs. Or let's not forget about the Caste War of Yucatan from 1847 to 1901. The Mayan people resisting encroachment that was taking place on their lands with cultural suppression. They waged a prolonged struggle against the Mexican government. And despite their efforts, their conflict resulted in a substantial loss of life and territory for the Mayan community. Fast forward to the post-revolutionary period around 1917. The Mexican armies seized large areas of land, and researchers like Victor Lopez reported that the true beneficiaries of the agrarian reform were often military leaders who became the new land owners or landlords, further dispossessing indigenous territory. It's crucial to study and research these ongoing injustices in history and in our current time. So let's continue to educate ourselves before we begin to point fingers at everybody else.